Alright, so we are recording right now, and just to say this right up top, my internet is down, so you probably won't see this video up right away, but position camera so you can see what we're gonna talk about today. So yeah, anyways, how's it going, guys? Welcome to my first um ever movie review, and today we're gonna be talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So basically, so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the 15th Marvel movie and is part of the three movies that Marvel is going to release this year. Yeah, the fifth yeah, and 15th movie of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which that's just awesome, you know? It was the 10th, now it's the 15th. So, pretty awesome there. So before we get into this, sorry, excuse me, I burped, but I'm gonna go non-spoiler and then spoiler. I have a lot to talk about this movie, and I think that okay, so right off the bat, I think that this at least has to be the best Marvel movie today. I mean, like Captain America: Civil War, I thought was the best Marvel movie. Doctor Strange, I thought was one of the best Marvel solo movies, and this one, it's absolutely great. You know, I'm like, we're so close for these guys to cross over with the Avengers in Avengers Infinity War, which is just gonna be awesome, you know. And yeah, I'm gonna get into the things I like, and yeah, we'll see what happens right there. Anyways, all the characters you see here, I like a lot. These are figures from the Marvel Legends wave of Guardians of the Galaxy figures. Star Lord, absolute. Chris Pratt, I forget his name. He absolutely kills it as him, you know. And we still get that '80s, music style, you know. Michael Rooker as Yondu, he was pretty good as well, you know. Yeah, he was really good in this movie a lot, which we'll get more into him later. And then Dave Batista, or I just like to just call him Batista, great as Drax. I think he was the most funniest character in the movie. I'm just saying that right up top. But anyways, Gamora, Zoe Zendalo, I think that's her name. She does a great job. Vin Diesel. What's that other guy's name? I forgot the name. I forgot the guy's name who voices Rocket, but yeah, those two are great as well. And Baby Groot, he was adorable in the movie, you know. And newcomers, like Kurt Russell as Ego, pretty good, pretty good. The girl who played Aisha, she was pretty good too. And Taserface, I think that's the biggest joke in the movie, Taserface, And just to say that, Michael Rooker did appear in costume at San Diego Comic Con last year, so that was pretty awesome. It was pretty funny too, But anyways, but the one thing I like about this movie is that the humor was funny. I mean, like the humor was absolutely great. I mean, like it's better than the first movie. I'm just saying that right now. I mean, like it's way more. I mean, like I think the humor is a bit better here, just because well, hey, it makes sense and it's really funny and it's pretty. I don't know. Disney. So the Disney kind of disputed this movie. Yeah, yeah. That just took me off a bit, But whatever. But whatever. If but the one thing, but there was a bit, but some of the humor was funny, but they still can at least make it violent though, Not like the Marvel Netflix characters, which actually I'm gonna discuss both matters. So yeah, but I want to talk a bit about spoilers now. I want to talk a bit about spoilers now. So yeah, I really like this movie, and you should absolutely go watch it. if if you like the first Guardians movie, you're gonna like this one. I like the first one too. So yeah. All right, please leave. Okay, go show off. Okay, so spoilers right here. Okay, okay, leave. Okay, get out of here. But anyways, all right. So yeah. So yeah, if you want to know, so the movie begins off really on Earth, and it was hard for me to get it at first, but but yeah, it takes place on Earth in the first half. Martha Quill and Ego, and Ego, Peter's dad, planted these plants or something like that all over different planets, so he can make more of himself, which was explained later in the movie, which was kind of like yeah, it was confirmed that Ego is the main villain of the movie and not those and not what do you call those guys? Those golden people or whatever. They're have gold makeup. Those actors. I don't even know, but I don't even know. I mean, like it's been a long time ever since I gotten back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but yeah. But yeah, and Peter Quill actually has powers. Like he actually has powers. So yeah, but so yeah, so yeah, if I were to say what, and if I were to say what was, if I were to say that Rocket is the biggest douche here, I mean like, I am not kidding. He has got to be the biggest one ever, man. Stealing those batteries from them, and also, their ships, they were autopiloted. I mean, like, they're just there, and it's almost like an arcade. It's pretty funny, but, yeah, it was pretty funny, too, and really, we explore new planets. I mean, like, we don't go to these same exact planet like Xandar or other places like that, I mean, like, places like that. Like, we get to visit new planets, which is pretty good, but then, so like we have the half of the movie with Star Lord, Drax, Gamora with Ego and Mantis. Oh yeah, Mantis. Forgot about her. Pretty good. She was pretty good too. Uh, over time, you may like characters. I mean, like seriously, like you may a lot. I mean, like I grew attached to Star Lord a lot. I'm just gonna pose him around a little bit. Hold up, but yeah, yeah, but like I said, I mean, like I may like her maybe a little bit later, but yeah, it was pretty, but yeah, and also if you wanted to know, I didn't really understand who were the villains in the movie were gonna be, who the villains are gonna be in the movie, but apparently, really, Ego is the big baddie since he wants to literally destroy the planet. Also, one plot hole. Also, usually Marvel doesn't have any plot holes, but one big plot hole, but they didn't really explain. But I don't think I would consider it a plot hole. But anyways, that huge, that thing that Ego set off in Earth, Missouri, which is Peter, which Peter is from. And if you really want to know why he doesn't want to go back to Earth, and that is because, well, that was the one because he saw his mother basically die in front of her face, there. So I think that's why. Really, I think that's why. Well, I think that's why he doesn't really want to go back to Earth. I mean, well, obviously he is gonna have to go back since, well, he's got to meet up with the Avengers and Spider-Man, whose also name is Peter, and yeah, but well, I got. I suppose I got Star-Lord in. I know, pretty stupid looking pose, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, it was real, but really, we're gonna get to big major spoilers here, and that is that, well, Yondu dies basically, and I don't know about this. I mean, like, this is the, I mean, like, Marvel. I mean, like, what? I mean, like, Marvel did kill off Quicksilver, but I don't like that Quicksilver as much as the Days of Future Past Quicksilver. You know, I mean, like yeah, Yondu basically dies. I mean, like, seriously, it was more emotional than Quicksilver. I mean, like, if the Days of Future Past Quicksilver were to die, then yeah. Well, I think he is dead since, Logan and his timeline, Yeah, but Yondu is the one who is dead, basically, at the end of the movie. So, oh yeah. So, I don't know if it was his decision, or will they ever figure out to resurrect him? But I don't think that's really possible since his body was burned at the end of the movie. But yeah, it felt like Han Solo from Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, I mean, like, you can't continue any characters because, you killed them. But everyone's story has to end one day. Sorry, but yeah, and for any Easter, and to be honest, and also, I was about to say Easter eggs, but to be honest, like, I'm not really usually the ones to catch any Easter eggs, to any comic book stuff. But Ego did had his face on the planet, which was pretty creepy. It's pretty. That was kind of like the. It was kind of like the comic. And Peter and Ego fighting, against each other. I was getting kind of Man of Steel reminders, but yeah, Man of Steel was a mediocre movie. I'm just saying that right now. But what else? Oh yeah, there are two Stan Lee cameos. Now when Rocket, Yondu, and Groot and one of the Ravagers, that turn against Taserface, and that turn against Taserface. They're like jumping through like different worlds and such, and different worlds and such, and you see Stan Lee there with the Watchers. If you guys don't know those weirdy looking guys, they're the Watchers, and there's this whole theory that Stan Lee was a Watcher, and I really don't know what was Stan Lee doing there, but but time to talk some post credit scene stuff now. Marvel have now really I was kind of confused. A lot of people left the theater. I really wanted to say, hey guys, there's like a few more scenes, but one of those scenes where someone was playing with Yondu's arrow and it stabs Drax right here. There was also I think another one where where a bunch of now I think a few Thor Ragnarok characters appear in here, like the main villain of the movie appears in this movie, but only for a few scenes. I don't really know her name yet. Is it Hela or is it Enchantress? I'm not so sure about that, but yeah. Then there's another credit scene where teenage or boy Groot, you know, Peter was acting like a dad, you know. It was pretty funny there, you know, but yeah, that was a pretty funny scene, you know. You know, and there was another one for a new character, and by the way, there is going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So yeah, right after Avengers Infinity War. And basically, they revealed Adam Warlock. So, right when he said Adam, right when that lady said Adam, I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna do Adam. They're gonna do Adam Warlock. You know, who was a Guardians of the Galaxy member, but I don't really know too much about him. So I'm just gonna to do some research on that. And then the final post-credit scene was where Stanley and his Watcher buddies, you know, they just leave, you know. But yeah, having 5 credit scenes seemed a bit odd, but it didn't. But and some did reveal what's gonna happen in the third movie. I mean, like, you know, but not for Avengers: Infinity War, which I think Thor Ragnarok will reveal what will happen. You know, I mean, like, I think that's pretty much all. This review is 16 minutes long, but I would talk about a little. I would talk more about it, but yeah. But like I said, my internet is down, and you probably will not see this video in about hours or maybe a day. You know, I'm just saying that right now. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. By the way, I would give this movie a solid 9 out of 10, and the least favorite thing that I disliked in this movie was that they killed Yondu, so that's the only thing I like. So yeah, later.